Creek Elementary, which is located in Madison County School District in Kentucky. I am currently also a candidate for the principal's program through the University of Cumberland. I've been asked today to go over 5 interview questions just so that you can get to know me a bit better. So let's get started. The first question is, what talents, skills, and abilities do you possess that you believe are important to be an effective administrator? Okay, there's so many skills that you need to possess in order to be an effective administrator, but I feel like one of my best ones is my organizational and planning skills. I've got to be organized. I love a good task list. I love to plan. I feel as though the more I plan and I get ahead on my task list and things that need to be taken care of, then that would allow me additional time for whatever may come up in the school, that those unplanned things that happen in any school, everyday surprises. Also, I feel good about my communication skills. I enjoy communicating with people. I like for them to feel comfortable with me. And I've always been very thorough with my parent contacts and staying in contact with my students as well. I like to get to know them. So those are things that I feel as if they are some of the best qualities that you would need as an administrator. Question 2. It says, how do you see yourself as a dispositional fit for school system leadership? Give a rationale for your answer. I see myself as very approachable. I like people to be comfortable around me. I like to chat. I like to, it's one of those things where you're more of you get what you see with me. I want to be thorough. I want people to be honest with me, so I want to be honest with them. Also, I'm a firm believer in open door policy. I've been fortunate enough to have a mentor that is always open door policy with all of us, and that has caused me great gains as a teacher. I want to have that open door policy as well, so that if my teachers or any of the staff need to come in and voice concerns, they can. They'll feel good about that. I want them to be able to come to the door and say, hey, do you have a minute? I also feel like, sometimes people just need to come in and chat, or they may need to vent. It's been a hard day, and they just need someone to listen. And a lot of times, in my personal experience, I feel as if when I am able to talk it out and someone's listening, a lot of the time I can come to that answer on my own once I hear it and just use that as a sounding board. And I want to be a sounding board for the staff wherever I'm ever a principal at, if I'm fortunate enough to get to do that. Question 3. What is your vision of the school for 21st century? Okay. When I think of 21st century, I do always think of technology. We live in a technology-based world. That's fantastic. Look at the growth that we've made with our students this far because of technology. However, that being said, I also feel like hands-on approach is great. I am a special education teacher, and I get to see so many kids how much they grow in that one-on-one in a resource classroom or the small group instruction. So I'm a firm believer also in hands-on approach. I'm a visual learner. I feel like there's so many others that are also visual learners. Having that part in with the hands-on approach makes a big difference. So I'm kind of tied in there with the technology and a lot of hands-on, and they go together. Question 4. Discuss the role of the educational administrator as school system manager and instructional leader. Okay, to me, these two roles go together. You can't be a good leader without being a good manager. You can't be a good manager without being a good leader. Possessing those managerial skills in a building is going to make everything more smooth. The protocols are going to be followed more easily. Your staff's going to know what's going on. They're going to know what to do, whether it's an emergency type situation or whether it's just a great day happening in the building. They have their place and know where they need to be at. Everything's running smoothly. If all of that is running smoothly the way it should be and the way we would hope that it would be, then that's what makes a good leader, because then you've got that time to be an instructional leader the way it needs to be, and you're going to help everyone move forward, and the school's going to thrive. So I think those two go together. And finally, question 5. Sorry. Question 5 said, in your planned program, what would be a critical need that you would have in order to prepare you in becoming a successful administrator? I feel that I would need to give out assignments and become a little more, not loose with that, but just I need to hand it out in teams. If I'm handing it out in teams and being able to trust my staff to do that, then everyone's going to grow because as they analyze the data and they collect data or they're doing whatever that particular team or correlate might be doing, they're going to grow as well. So I feel like me letting go of the reins some with that and letting other people, I think that I can grow, they can grow, and everybody's got more time to spend on building that school up as high as it can. So these are my 5 questions, and I appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and have a great day.